my name's Claire. I'm the Cantu Volunteers and Leaders Coordinator. Some of you know me, some of you won't. My own history with Cantu dates back to 2018 when I joined the SMH Half Marathon Training Program. Now, as a confirmed non-runner at that point, that was a real shock to the system, and some of you who know me really well know how much of a shock that was. Since then, I've done 3 half marathons and a 10K with Cantu. I'm currently the team captain for the SMH Kirribilli half marathon pod as well. Now, you'll have seen a lot of communications coming out of Cantu over the last few weeks and few days. Cantu is working very, very hard to support you at this time. With that in mind, we have compiled a 4-week rolling virtual program that contains all sorts of useful exercise regimes and tips on sort of maintaining your mental and physical health as well. As part of that training program, we are advocating daily mindfulness practices, and that's what I'm here to talk to you about today. As I was with running back in 2018, as of a few days ago, mindfulness wasn't really something that I included in my daily routine. I know heaps of people who practice it regularly and rave about the benefits of it, but it really wasn't something that I ever did. In true Cantu spirit, we practice what we preach here, so I've been investigating a number of mindfulness apps. The one that I've settled on and the one that I'm using is an app called Buddhify. I'm sure plenty of you have heard of it. I find it really useful as a day-to-day tool. It contains all sorts of meditations for daily life. So you can meditate while you're walking, you can meditate while you're working, you can meditate just as you're waking up and also as you're going to sleep. Now, the going to sleep one is particularly helpful. It's really easy to use as long as you've set all your alarms before you start. You go through the period of meditation whilst you're lying in bed, and then as soon as it's finished, the screen goes dark and you drift off to sleep. You don't have to fiddle around with anything else, you can just go straight to sleep. I found that really useful. Another one that I used yesterday was, I was feeling a bit funky during the work week, during the work day. I'm sure many of you, if you're working from home, feel a little stale and a little demotivated at certain points during the day. I looked on the app and I found a section called Work Break, and within that there was a meditation called Motivate. I think it was about 5 or 6 minutes. It gave me all sorts of tools to re-energize myself and to refocus during the workday, and I found that really helpful. I never thought I'd get into meditation. It's not something that I've ever really thought about, but I think it's really important at a time like this, when we're all feeling a little strange, we're all knocked out of our daily routines. And if I can meditate, you can too.